Hello everyone, Jose Gutierrez here, and just want to show you guys what I created. Um, so I'm on Zoom right now. Let me share my screen. And one of the platforms I decided to use was Nearpod. And I was thinking about how can I implement um, a product for my duties, right, as Title One. So I decided to create something using a school site council, right? Since I am also the SSC designee, right? So they create a Nearpod school site council orientation. So let me show you what that looks like. So here we go. So let's preview what I have here. So on the second slide, I wanted to make it interactive, engaging for the viewers, right? And this Nearpod presentation for School Site Council, thinking about using it for the parents, students, and teachers, right? Now for the parents, it might be tricky because I don't think parents have access to Nearpod, but we'll use it with the students and with the staff for sure, right? So kind of make some do like a pre-test, right? See what the participants, the viewers know about School Site Council, right? Very simple. Created three questions. The first one: what is the meaning of SSC? What is the purpose of SSC? And then all members of SSC be elected by their peers. So I did a true and false here, and then multiple choice the other two. I also embedded, I also want to learn how to use Screencast-O-Matic. So I did create a video of myself reviewing, going over the orientation for School Site Council. So the video was about 6 minutes long, right? So let me play a little bit of it, right? Again, using a Cast-O-Matic. Hello everyone, my name is Jose Gutierrez. I'm the Title I coordinator at Southgate Middle School, and I am also the School Site Council designee. So I oversee the other functions of School Site Council. The SSC is a decision-making council for all programs funded through the consolidated applications. So in other words, our school, Southgate Middle School, receives state and federal funding, right, which makes our school a Title I school. So we have to prepare a school plan for student achievement, otherwise known as the SPSA. So I'm not gonna play the whole video, but you get an idea, right? I'm gonna go over the presentation itself through, again, using the Screencast-O-Matic. And then I also uploaded the PowerPoint, right? So that the viewers or participants can kind of go over the PowerPoint at their own pace as well. Then they added the matching game, right? It's always students always love to be competitive, to play games against each other, right? It's very simple. Just playing around with it. I created here's a picture of the SPSA and an apple, right? The school plan for student achievement, the component of school site council, right, which includes its members. Simple, the acronym for SSC, what that means, and of course the four officers for school site council. Then at the very end, I added an open-ended question. And the question reads, what did you learn about the School Site Council SSC orientation? Would you consider being an SSC member? Why or why not? Right? And this is the final component, the final question, open-ended question that I added so that the participants, so I can see the responses of the participants. Now, at the bottom here, When you save your lesson, right? Save it. You have two options. Like either go live with the lesson, right? Do it together uh, with the students or staff, a synchronous approach, or I could go with the asynchronous approach, right? Student pace, meaning that they do it at their own pacing, right? If you click here, the student pace, right? You can actually manipulate the time, the duration when it expires, right? You go to next month right here, click on it, right? You save 82 days. Is that what the time frame you want to do it for? Or you could shorten it, right? Let's do 18 days or 2 weeks. Right? You want to do it in 2 weeks, it must complete the assignment. You apply, right? It gives you a code right there. You share, right? And this is the code that they're going to need to access the Nearpod. And there's several different ways you can share: email, social, link, embed, Google Classroom, Remind, and the new one, Microsoft Teams. So you click on the link, right? So my idea was to copy the link and then go through Schoology, right? Through the outreach parents and students and click on the link here, right? Or paste the link here with a message when it's time for the school site council orientation. If I want students to access the link for the Nearpod and teachers as well, right? I will post that message here on the outreach parents and students, meaning that all students, parents, and staff will get this message. And it was actually interesting. I had a lot of trials and errors playing, but using these new platforms, right? It's very interesting, very engaging. It's very. I learned a lot, right, by clicking here, clicking there, especially going through the Nearpod, and then just try and error, right? That's how we're gonna learn, by trying and error, just practicing and getting better. And that's all I have. Thank you for your time.